Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secureteam. Now, I am currently going through emails, catching up. I've got a lot of emails to catch up on, in fact. A whole list of footage that I'm going to be reviewing for tonight's video. So we're going to have a video up tonight. Things have been really busy lately, what with Christmas around the corner, so I haven't been able to give it my full attention. But trust me, we've got a lot of stuff coming, but I wanted to post this quick video to address a news story that is making the rounds, and I've gotten a ton of people messaging me, emailing me, and tweeting to me about this. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard about it, I'm sure some of you hadn't, but for those of you who don't know, the news stories that are going around are about an alleged tweet that was posted by Buzz Aldrin, the Apollo astronaut who walked on the moon. This ominous tweet, as they're calling it. So what's so special about that, you ask? Well, when you find out what the substance was of the tweet, that's where things start to get strange. So here is the alleged tweet that was posted by the former astronaut, which reads, "We are all in danger. It is evil itself." At the end of which, posting a photograph of a pyramid located at the South Pole. Now, what you're seeing here is, again, an alleged screenshot from Buzz Aldrin's official Twitter page. And, well, I'll go ahead and just read you the entire news report that's been circling the web here. It says, Buzz Aldrin has tweeted an ominous warning on Twitter this week that, quote, "We are all in danger. It is evil itself," accompanied by a picture of a pyramid at the South Pole. The tweet comes days after the U.S. astronaut was mysteriously taken ill in Antarctica and had to be evacuated to safety in nearby New Zealand for emergency medical treatment. Now, side note here, this is actually true, and if you remember, we posted a video about this. The news report goes on to say, quote, "Mr. Aldrin seems to be referring to this object as seen in this aerial photo from Google Earth." Now, another side note here, this actually is an image from Google Earth, and is of what looks to be a pyramid found at the South Pole, yet another image we have posted multiple videos about. The article then goes on to mention the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry's recent visit to the South Pole, which again we posted a video about, and finally finishes off about this new Buzz Aldrin tweet, and its strange deletion. So the article is saying that he deleted the tweet after he posted it, but we'll come back to that here in a minute. Finally, the article states, why did Buzz Aldrin warn that we are all in danger? Why did he call the pyramid evil itself? If there is something at the South Pole which may be evil itself, then let humanity know about it so we can all decide upon the course of action to deal with it, even if the decision is to leave it be. But since a trusted and respected astronaut has told us we are all in danger, then whatever is there has just become all of our business to decide what to do. So, what we have here in a nutshell is a world-famous astronaut posted a tweet saying that we are all in danger and referred to a South Pole pyramid as being evil, which he then deleted. Now, of course, I can understand why this was such a huge news story, and why hundreds of thousands, if not millions by now, have read it, and have been, again, put into fear, having read it, and are now worrying about this and are emailing me, wondering what is going on and what I make of it. Now, I wasn't even going to post a video about this, because the moment I saw it, something didn't seem right, and doesn't seem right about this. And given the fact that the only evidence that we have that this actually occurred, because again, when you actually go over to Buzz Aldrin's Twitter, you find absolutely zero evidence that this tweet ever existed. So it's very convenient for the news report to state that it was deleted, knowing full well that we have no proof. Now, of course, I've done a little digging, and I've read some comments from people who have said that, well, yes, it was deleted, but there were tweets from people who saw it when it was still online, and so that proves that it was legit. But I have seen none of these tweets or spoken to anybody who actually saw the tweet before it was deleted. And with all of the people who monitor Buzz Aldrin's Twitter feed, I can guarantee you we would have thousands of screenshots by now. And yet all we have is this blurry, pixelated shot here. And you may be asking yourselves, what was the groundbreaking legitimate news source that broke this story? Well, this may surprise you, or may not surprise you in my case. It was broke by none other than the website beforeitsnews.com, a well-known fake news and hoaxing website whose sole purpose is to churn out stories of make-believe in order to gain views and clicks to the thousands of advertisements that litter their web pages and almost cripple your browser when you actually go to their website because there are so many ads on this thing. Furthermore, when you look at the tweet from Buzz Aldrin, it looks nothing like an actual tweet that you look at. It would seem that the text from the tweet is in the wrong place, because when you visit Twitter on Chrome or Internet Explorer, the text is always on the bottom of an image that was posted. Furthermore, we see no retweets or anything like that, and honestly, it's something that I could whip up, even with my poor Photoshop skills, in about 5 minutes. I could have then easily posted a video about it, and then claimed that it had been deleted, with no one being the wiser, and hell, I could have bought myself 400,000 or 500,000 views for that video alone. But that's not me, and I'll leave that type of stuff to websites like Before It's News and other YouTubers who have propagated this story, YouTube channels like UFO Mania, another growing source of fake news on YouTube. But I digress. I wanted to post this because I'm getting questions about it, and I like to respond to people and address things that the people want addressed. So I felt the need to post this, but I mean, this is honestly and obviously a hoax. There is no evidence that Buzz Aldrin would tweet this, nor does the tweet even make sense, and doesn't jive at all with the rest of his tweets, nor does it make sense for him to simply tweet it just to delete it and cause more suspicion. Now, it is true that Buzz Aldrin was in Antarctica and did have to be rushed out after a medical emergency of what seemed to be a heart attack or something like that. So that was true. And it is also true that we have found these strange pyramids poking out of the snow in Antarctica. And what it seems like someone's done here is taken these true events, then churned out this Photoshop tweet along with the fictitious backstory to go with it, and what we have here is a perfect example of the type of disinformation and fake news that plagues the internet, and that is easily spread and easily misunderstood. So, put your minds at ease. If you had not yet heard about this, well, at least when you do hear about it, or if someone sends this to you, you'll know better than to believe it. You guys want to talk about fear-mongering? This is the type of fear-mongering that is really on the web, none of it which comes from me. So, with that, hope you guys are all having a great day. As I said, be sure to stick around. I'm catching up on a lot of emails, new footage, and a lot of interesting stuff that we're going to be talking about in future videos, the next of which is coming later today. So be sure to stick around, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you haven't yet. And be sure to stop by our online t-shirt shop, because we have some new Christmas-inspired Secureteam shirts that are going to be up for a limited time. So if you want to support the team, feel free to stop over. Otherwise, be sure to stay tuned, and I'll see you all back very soon. Stay safe, guys.